Hi Enzo, how are things looking on the injury front? There were a few knocks before the international break. Sancho, Gusto, Fana, Lavia. How's everyone now?
We have for sure just one injury player, that is Rhys, that unfortunately he felt something small and we don't want to take any risk for the weekend. So he's the only one for sure that is not available for this weekend. The rest, some of them they are better, some of them they are still doubt, and also we need to wait because today is the first session that we do with all the players from international team also. So we see after today's session.
You say it's small. What area of his body?
It's hamstring. Hamstring, yeah. It's hamstring, and it's a muscular problem, and we don't want to take, as I said, any risk for this weekend. So hopefully it's not something long.
Just short term. Yeah. In terms of going back to the King Power Stadium, facing your former club, how are you feeling about it?
First of all, excited and also thankful because was fantastic season. I met there people that it's very difficult to find in football. The owner, his family, they are fantastic people, fantastic human being. They care for players, staff, all the people that they work inside the club, and you can see that. The sport director, John Rudikin, to be honest, was fantastic season. First of all, because I met good people, and then in terms of players, was top, was fantastic. There was fantastic connection between the players and the staff, and I think this is something that also you need to create when you want to reach something important. And I will be thankful always, all my life, to that squad because, first of all, most of them I'm still in contact with them, so we have special connection, and for me was fantastic season.
From a tactical point of view, can it help with you knowing the team and the players so well?
Probably it's in the other side. They know exactly what we do, so it's in both sides. But we're gonna try to adjust small things, small details, to see if we can do something different. But I think it's more from their side that they know us better than we know them because we are watching the game that they are playing.
And the international break always gives you a chance to assess, take things in, and then look forward. Going forward to this next phase of the season, what's the biggest improvement you want to see? Some people point to defence, but what do you feel it is?
No, I said many times, we can attack better and we can defend better. But in Premier League, there are only 4 clubs, or 5 probably, that they concede less than us. So that means that probably also defending, we are doing quite well. Now, if people think that we are not going to concede goal, I said many times, it's PlayStation, it's not football. We are going to concede goal until the end, for sure, 100%. And we decide in which way we concede the goal. But at the end, you are going to concede goal, yes or yes, but there are just 4 or 5 teams that they concede less than us. So I don't know why people is thinking that we are defending bad. Now, if you ask me, for sure, 100%, there are many things that we can do better defensively, no doubt, but also offensively in both situations.
Do you know your best defence? Because the centre backs have been fairly consistent, but your full backs have changed quite a bit.
Yeah, but also we change fullback in the way we wanna play because we use the fullback a lot. We don't move the central defender. Hopefully, one day we can start to move the central defender. But in this moment, we are moving the fullbacks, and probably this is the reason why we are changing them. But overall, it's not just about the defense, it's the way we press and we defend all together.
Soraya?
Hello. How much does international break performances factor into players actually starting at Chelsea? We've seen Felix take his chance with Portugal, and you mentioned Felix and Palmer potentially playing in the pockets together soon.
Yeah. This is this could be a target for the future to see both them to play together. And the international break is good first of all, for the ones that they don't go with international team to recovery, and the ones that they go with international team, some of them, they like Joao did fantastic. But Joao is doing fantastic with us since day one. I said many times, the only problem is to try to find balance when we try to prepare the game, and then it's for us, but it's for all the club. After international break, it's always a little bit doubt for the game that we work with 12, 13, 14 players that they were with international team. And we need to see how they come back. Some of them, they come back this morning from Argentina, from South America. So it's not easy, but we see. We have time still, 48 hours.
As you said, when Caicedo and Enzo have a limited time to train after travelling so long, and you have to protect Lavia, in your mind, they seem to be your main midfielders that you start in the Premier League. Who do you think in the team can also replicate the double pivot and have those attributes?
Yeah, Renato did, Veiga did in some game, but he also played 180 minutes with Portugal. In the cup, Cesare, to be honest, Casade did very well, but he also played both games with Italy under 21. So, for sure, the ones that they are going to play, they are not going to be 100%, because they are human beings, and when you play 2 games in South America and you come back and you have to play again, even if you are 20 years or 25, doesn't matter, you are tired, you are a human being, but hopefully we can find the right balance.
And you spoke previously about some of the trickiest games being the ones that everyone expects you to win. And you spoke about how this young squad are very professional and focused in those games. Leicester's next. How do you ensure that that mentality remains when the media and everyone thinks, yeah, Chelsea should easily win this game?
No, it's not easy game, absolutely. And you can see week after week that it's always complicated. No matter which team, where you are in the table, you struggle. But we're gonna try to make sure that we are focused, we are prepared, and we, as I said many times, we're gonna try to prepare to win the best way and try to win.
Nizar?
Hi Enzo. How with Reece, is it a case of maybe he'll play like a few games and then there might be a small injury problem until he's fully over his injury problems? Is it kind of expected that he'll have setbacks before he'll be fully fit for a long period?
No, he's, as I said, he felt something. He has to be out for sure this weekend, and then we see. At the moment, we don't know for how long, and then we see.
Do you think you can get him on the pitch though for a long period of time, like say several months, where he has no problems?
For sure, but in this moment, it's not happening. But hopefully, it could happen soon.
And the other thing that I wanted to ask you is, on international duty, Harry Kane was sort of speaking about England players and commitment, and obviously Palmer and Colwell pulled out. Can you just talk a bit about like conversations that Chelsea had with England about those 2 players and how are they doing?
To be honest, we play Arsenal, and then I left for 1 week, so I don't know how was the conversation between the club and the international team.
But how are they? Are they okay, those 2 players?
As I said, yes, some of them is better, some of them we text today, but overall, for sure, they are much better.
Simon?
Enzo, just back on Reece, was it in training during the international break that he suffered the problem?
Was yesterday, 2 days ago. Yesterday we were off, 2 days ago, yeah.
Okay. And how was he in terms of it? It must be hard for him mentally to keep having these setbacks.
Yeah, but if I know that it's not easy, but if every time he's getting an injury become hard for him, it's for me it's even worse. He has to accept that, and he has to try to avoid as much as he can. But sometimes things happen, even if you want to avoid that. As I said, this weekend is not available. Hopefully, it can be the next one. Or anyway, now we start to play every 3 days, so probably it's difficult that he could be available for. Anyway, conference game is not in the squad at the moment. He's in the squad, but he's not playing. But hopefully, he can be available soon.
And just one on Leicester, do you really feel like you're a better coach since you joined Chelsea, given everything you've experienced? No slight on Leicester, obviously, but you've already become a better coach with everything you've had to deal with at Chelsea. You've gone up another level.
No, to be honest, I work every day to become better, and so I hope that because I like to see things, analyze, you can improve. we try every time to improve players, but also we need to improve us as a staff, as a manager. So in my case, I try to improve every day, and hopefully, I don't know if I'm better or worse, but the important thing is that I'm always curious to see things and to study. So this is the only thing that I'm focused.
And how much time during the international break did you? I think you said you were going to watch Chelsea games, etc. How much time did you spend working, or could you actually switch off?
No, I took the first until Thursday. We play Arsenal